Welcome DC-CAS Strategies. Today number 14. I'm Mr. Kent.
And I'm Mr. Athmer.
And today we are talking about central tendency. What does central tendency mean to you, Mr. Athmer?
You're going to have to explain it because I'm still learning and you're a statistics teacher. I'd love to hear your feedback.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, central tendency, we're talking about numbers. In math class, we always talk about numbers. And measures of central tendency always just talk about where are the most numbers located. Okay? And so what we're going to be talking about today is 3 different ways we can calculate where most of the numbers are located in a set of numbers. Okay?
Gotcha. And to do that, we have something that's near and dear to my heart. My high school and college record books.
Look at this guy. Yes.
Here is my career passport for high school. Whenever you have a chance, come over here, check it out. It has all my transcripts and grades from high school. And so we're going to look at my GPA from high school, my GPA from college, and my GPA from graduate school. And Mr. Kent, at the end, is going to determine if I was a successful student or not by looking at measures of central tendency. So before we do that, we need to get some vocabulary. So come on over here. We have the mean, the median, and the mode. So let's get vocab down. The mean just means the average value. And so these will be short definitions for you to remember. Average. It's the average number in a data set. The mean is the average.
And the median is the middle number in a data set. So the mean is the average, the median is the middle number in a set of numbers.
Both measures of central tendency, yet they're calculated a little differently. And our last one is mode, which the value that occurs most often. And an easy way to remember this, mode, most, M-O, the value that occurs the most often. Again, all measures of central tendency calculated a little differently. So let's go over those calculations by looking at my GPA data. And you all have this on your board or in your lesson packet, so we're going to be using these data points when we calculate our measures of central tendency. So go for it, Mr. Kent. What do you got first?
All right, first up is the mean. Okay, so we got a set of numbers, and it looks like Mr. Athmer's GPA throughout his years of school. So when we look at 9th grade, he got a 4.0, very nicely done.
I try.
10th, 4.0, 11th, 4.0, 12th, 4.0. Straight A's, Mr. Athmer. Way to go. All right. So we also have some grades from his time at University of Pittsburgh, 3.1 as a freshman, and so on. So if we want to find the average GPA for Mr. Athmer over all of his years of schooling, we got to find the mean. And to do that, we add up all the numbers and then divide by the number of values that we have. So I'm going to do that right now. I got 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3.11 plus 3.55. Mr. Athmer, can you do that on the calculator as
Absolutely,
I go?
I'm going to do it.
That would be great.
This calculator is something I've used since freshman year of high school. Buy one, they're really good. TI-83s.
Okay, I got 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3.1 plus 3.5 plus 3.97 plus 3.95 plus 4.0 again, and then plus 3.91. Okay, so to find the average and the mean, you add all the numbers up, and then you divide by the number of values we have. While Mr. Athmer's adding it up, I'm going to count how many values we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years of schooling. So, Mr. Athmer, what does that add up to?
Yes, I got the sum of all these GPAs is 38.49.
38.49. Okay.
And what are we dividing by?
We are going to divide by 10 because we've added up 10 total values. So what we end up doing is we take 38.49 and we divide by the number of values we have. 38.49 divided by 10, and that is going to get me 3.849. When I divide by 10, I can just move that decimal point over 1. And so that is his average GPA throughout all of his years in school.
All right, so we're going to keep that on the side, keep the mean over there, and now we have the median. I love that black pen.
The black pen? Okay.
All right, so we have the median now. And that just means the middle number. When you look outside at the street, that median in the middle of the road with the grass and the trees, we call it a median, just like in our data set. So the first thing to do is to put all of our GPAs in order from lowest to largest. That's what I like to do. So I'm going to look at my chart right here. I see that, what do we got? 3.11 freshman year of college. Was my Lowest GPA.
And you can go ahead and check it off as you go, too.
Right here. Mr. King, can you check them off?
Sure, I will check it off as we go.
All right, so 3.11. What looks like the next lowest?
Next one looks like 3.55, sophomore year in college. So it took a little bit used to getting to school.
I was getting better.
Okay.
Then what?
Then we got senior year in college.
Okay.
Oh, no. Second year at AU.
3.91.
3.91. And then we have senior year in college, 3.95.
3.95.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we got 3.97, which is your junior year.
Okay.
And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4.0 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me double check that I have 10 data points.
That's a 4.
Good call.
Safe space here.
Safe space, making corrections. Let's make sure we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now here's an easy way to do it with the median. Cross one off from the lowest, cross one off from the highest. Lowest, highest. Lowest, highest. Lowest, highest. Uh-oh, what do I do now? There's no real perfect number in the middle, so we just have to take the average of the two middle numbers. So I can do this, just like Mr. Kent did. 4 plus 3.97.
How many values did he add up? He added up 2, so that's why he's dividing by 2.
And so let's take my classic calculator. 4 plus 3.97, 7.97. Divide it by 2. And let's do that in our calculator. 3.985 is my median grade point average. 3.985 is my median. And our last one is going to be the mode, which is the easy one.
Mode, most frequent. All right, so our mode, to solve for our mode, okay, remember it's the most frequent. If we look at our numbers here, I see a bunch of 4s. All right, in fact, you got 5 4s. All right, the mode is 4.0. Okay?
Because it's the most value. Mode, most, 4.0. And so let's take a look at all 3 of our values. Are they all different? I think they are. But they all measure what, Mr. Kent?
They all measure central tendency, which is where most of the numbers are located. If you look at his list of GPAs, most of his GPA scores are right around the 3.8, 3.9, 4.0 mark.
Awesome. And later today, during our stations, we're going to discuss when to use certain measures, when to not use certain measures, and we'll make things happen. Mr. Kent, was I a successful student?
You were a very successful student. You must have worked very hard.
I worked very hard. I try to get smart, make big things happen. You can do the same.
Go blue.
Go blue.